if you don't already know. You act on innocence, so it's obviously what you lack the most. Untouched, unreached, just described as perfect. You offer everything just by looking at me.
My name is Devious Dave Rose, and I welcome all you who have chosen to spend your time with us here today. The last 24 hours have been quite difficult for many of us. I'm sure that everyone is well aware that Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, has passed away. I was very much debating whether or not to even go live at all. It definitely hit me quite hard yesterday. But I thought about it hard because I thought to myself, what would he tell me to do when I see something that needs to be talked about? Well, he told me, "You do you, bro." Quote, verbatim. That's what he told me. Regardless of whether he agreed or disagreed with me, and he was very vocal about that. He would tell me in chats and stuff and in messages. And I plan to honor him as I've been working towards trying to put together some sort of celebration of life with other people. I want to do a fully positive stream. I don't care if Tommy C's there, Joe Cronin's there. I don't care what issues we've had in the past. I want to celebrate this guy. And I want to partake in talking about the great things that he contributed. But in a certain way, this stream here is sort of a celebration to him too, in a different way. This is me doing what I feel is necessary. This is something that he would most absolutely endorse. Because just like he said, you do you, bro. There's a lot that we're going to be discussing in the next few days. There's a lot more that's obviously going to come out and so forth. Details are obviously scarce. But at this point, it is best to allow for grieving parties to deal with this sort of thing. And know that there are people in the background that are working towards trying to assist with this. Funeral costs are quite expensive. Moral support is something that is especially needed at this time. And it's something that we just have to work through until we can set up something that will properly celebrate this man's accomplishments. But, like I said earlier, he would tell me to be me. He would tell me to do what I do. And what I do is call out bullshit, and I fucking stand. I don't know anything to fucking Real Talk. I mean, like, he donated at most, I'd say maybe $30 in, that doesn't matter. His contribution to me in just interacting with me, his insight, his honest opinions, that's worth more than any donation ever. So, first of all, I will, show respect to the man and celebrate his accomplishments in life. But I will do what he would want me to do anyways, to be me. And what am I doing here? I'm here to call out the bullshit, which, yeah, okay, it might be. It's not even defending Real Talk. It's not even defending him. It's more. It's the courage and duty. That's one thing that North Americans and Western civilization have just lost. The understanding of duty. That you have a duty to recognize this individual, if they contributed to your life, and to, a little lost for words here, but honor their memory. That would be the best thing. And when you see something that needs to be done, if you got to armor up and step up as a knight or a Ronin, whatever, then it has to be done. And I go back to those words that he always told me. You do you, bro. So I call this retribution. Why? Well, because vengeance is God's. But retribution belongs to man, just as justice does. You people need to understand that I'm quite perturbed. I do a very good job in keeping a pressure cooker locked up when it comes to my emotions, and have a little steam release valve to keep things from exploding. But understand one thing, is that my lividity is something that you will feel as well. Because when you hear this shit that I'm going to present to you, you will also crave blood. And you will also crave retribution. And this is something that needs to be done. I am disgusted that this occurred. Yeah, that'll be in my next video title. It's the Costanza, God of Drama War. But we're going to have to listen to this. What are we going to listen to, people? We're going to listen to last night's stream 17 hours ago from, Sean's View Entertainment, who I haven't watched in a few weeks because obviously he fired everyone and no drama. What happens now? He takes a call, knowingly, from SC Greasy Legal, a.k.a. Michael Fernandez, 08401, New Jersey. You will now, ladies and gentlemen, hear the most vile bullshit, the most... You know what you're going to hear? You're going to hear Dave Rose is right with every fucking statement this piece of shit says. You're going to hear in your head, echoing, Dave Rose was right again. Dave Rose was right again. When I said cinder block therapy, you should trust that I make my decisions from excessive thinking. It's not just off-the-cuff emotional. It is well planned out, and it is thinking about the greater good. Cinder block therapy. You want to hear true scum? I'm not humiliated, but I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I might even share 1% of Hispanic DNA with this motherfucking piece of shit because of the shit that is now going to come out of his fucking mouth.
All right, YR.
Yo, dude, so a real quick thing. It saddens my heart that someone in the community passed away. I don't know if you heard about that.
No, bro. Well, who passed away, bro?
His name is, it was Real Talk.
It is real talk, you fucking piece of shit, you disgusting, decrepit fuck. First of all, coming on, I don't know if you heard. Oh, yeah, it's a wrestling show, but let me just bring in, because I care so much. I had so much interaction with the guy. I care so much about him. But yeah, it was. No, it is. It is real talk. As long as every single one of us keep him in our minds and in our hearts, he lives on forever. He attains immortality. This is how our ancestors thought. Obviously, this piece of shit, mestizo fuck, has no understanding about that because he's garbage, genetically and spiritually. But how about we put that aside in the fact that he came about when the internet was in its prime. He has things, videos, interviews, articles on the internet, and he will be remembered. It's not was, it is. His name is Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah.
Metaphor Messiah?
Oh my God, I've heard it. Is he a singer?
He's an artist. That is the proper term. Understanding both in the division of beats as well as the department of lyrics.
Yeah, bro, he passed away, man.
What? What? No.
No.
Your fake outrage is disgusting, Sean. And if you were smart about your brand, then you would not even have tolerated this. But let's continue.
You know I don't fuck around with you like that. Come on.
No, bro. No, like today, yesterday.
We got Sean in the chat. Thank you for showing up. He says, I did know about Real Talk. Yes, I did. Never claimed to know him, for God's sake. No, the way that you acted, Sean, if you want to call in, feel free. I'm on Skype, Devious Dave Ross. But the way that you're reacting here and the way that you're sort of going along with what SC Greasy Illegal is saying, and again, I told you this, Sean, I told you this. And I clipped this dude. This guy went onto your show and told you, well, you better watch out for the trolls. This guy's the greasiest, snakiest troll out there, dude. I think, excuse me, that he's probably even greasier than YR, especially since YR has sort of, cleaned his act up and so forth. So, dude, this guy is fucking bad for your brand, and it's all about him trying to get attention. But I'm going to continue. And again, I don't blame you for this, Sean. I don't blame you. 100%. Because you're ignorant about the community and so forth. But, you do have to understand, because I warned you about this, that this piece of shit is fucking the biggest troll out there, and he's playing you like a fucking fiddle. Now, before we continue, let's welcome Foulmouth Ken.
Dave, I wasn't going to even get involved in this, right? But with the clip you showed me, right? And watching, Sean afterwards go to commercial 3 times because he couldn't control himself from crying, but yet he doesn't even know how to pronounce our friend's name the right way. That's just fucking weird. You're going to sit there and defend yourself in the chat, dude. You obviously, made sure you put it into your title of your show, and fucking utilized it in a way. So, sit there and defend yourself all you want. You don't even know how to say his name right. It's Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. That's the name. You repeat everything else. Why can't you fucking repeat that right?
Great point by Ken. Let's continue.
Died. Yeah, bro. Yesterday.
Oh my God. What the hell happened?
No, bro.
What happened?
I believe the details still are unclear.
No. He asked you what happened. You say, I don't know. Not, I believe the details are unclear. So you have no idea about what happened. You're just speaking, just spewing verbal diarrhea. Let's listen to this again. Let's listen to this fucking bullshit again.
Yeah, bro. Yesterday.
Oh my God. What the hell happened?
No, bro.
What happened?
I believe the details still are unclear.
I believe the details are still unclear, so you really don't even know. So why don't you just respond with, I don't know? What is this, TMZ, Latino Greasy edition? Or I should say Mestizo edition?
Moved from, I think it was Ohio to Louisiana.
He doesn't even know.
But,
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh my God. He was on. I remember he was a big wrestling fan. I remember he was on Cronin's show. He did
Exactly.
Exactly. What? Were you on that call yesterday with me and Ken and Mars? I think it was Mars. Were you on that call with me and Ken the other day when this fucking happened? No. We know what fucking happened during that call. We know our emotional state. You don't, and you certainly don't sound like you don't even give a fuck.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What the?
He used to watch you too.
Did
He
he?
used to watch you too. Yeah, dude. Everybody watches you. Just
No, not everybody. Again, look at this fucking greasy snake. And again, I remind everyone, cinder block therapy. You see this guy around? Do you really think that the America benefits from having an illegal and somebody who's so fucking malicious and disastrous? I mean, it's your duty to take care of this trash.
people just don't like being in the chat because they just want to be associated with you. But you know what I mean?
Oh my
But,
God!
I mean,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I came in like talking supposedly somber, like, oh, I'm so sad and stuff. But hey, man, like, people love you. Why'd you even bring it up?
He was young. He was young. He was what? How old was he? Like,
that's what I mean, bro. It's just
Hold on. No, Sean's view. No, do not delete the video. Here's the thing, Sean. I never tell anybody to delete their stuff. I don't strike anybody at all. The truth must be told. So here's the thing. I've made videos where people review it, call me out, and yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, well, Dave Rose was wrong. And I end up fessing up and being like, okay, well, you got me there. I mean, clearly you just proved something and I can't argue that. So, well, there we go. But the truth needs to be told, needs to be seen. And when we can correct ourselves, then it makes us better people. But what I'm doing here, Sean, is not about you. I don't care about you, to be honest. Like, not like, dismissively. It's just like, it's this fucking piece of shit, S.E. Steve. Michael Fernandez, whatever you want to call him, like Rodriguez, whatever. He's got all these different aliases. But the fact is, he's the piece of shit that comes onto your show and tries to fucking benefit from the whole passing of Real Talk. So it's like, that has to be exposed. That's what I really have no, like, honestly, man, if you want to call me privately so I can recommend, I worked in media, I've worked in all different sorts of things, marketing, I could help you if you want. And I do want to see the best for you. I mean, like, to be honest, I sometimes feel sorry for you because you've worked hard and you're dealing with issues, obviously, and those are compounding, and it becomes a challenge to maintain the audience, especially as fickle as they are on YouTube. But I don't bear any ill will towards you. I would like if maybe you didn't associate with people like S.E. Steve. I couldn't care less if you associate with Bullfrog, right? Or YR or Tony or anybody like that. Or Prince or what, I don't care. Carlos, doesn't matter. But it's fucking S.E. Steve, and I pointed this out from the fucking beginning, is that this guy was fucking trash and really just looking to fuck you up. But I never tell anyone to remove videos or to, delete their channel or anything like that, because that's unnecessary. That's the opposite of who Dave Rose is. Dave Rose wants everyone to be able to have their words, because then we can look ourselves and make up our own minds.
it's just sad that
Wow!
it
Unbelievable.
doesn't matter what age you are. At the end, it's just
Yeah.
it's your
Listen to this shit. Listen to this fucking shit.
What? And how old
It's so disingenuous.
was he? Like,
That's what I mean, bro. It's just sad that
wow!
it
Unbelievable.
doesn't matter what age you are. At the end, it's just
Yeah.
it's your time to go. It's your time to go.
Yeah.
If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. What? Like, there's no compassion in his fucking voice. There's no connection whatsoever to what he's talking about. These are just talking points.
Yeah. That's what's scary about this life, bro. That's why, you know what?
Yeah, a car could mount the fucking curb and fucking run you down. You never know.
That's why they say you got to live every day like it's your last. And that's. Oh my God, I can't even.
Exactly.
I was not expecting. Oh my God, that's gonna throw this whole show off now. I can't believe this.
I'm sorry. I thought you already knew that. I'm sorry about that.
No,
No,
you're
I
not.
mean, well,
No, you're not. No, you're not. You brought this up on purpose. Up to this point, Sean was just reviewing wrestling. And you have to come in and fucking spoil the whole fucking scene. Typical, because you carry around a bunch of fucking rotten oranges by the New Jersey Turnpike.
Here's the thing. Today I was hearing his name, but they weren't associating it with him dying, right? So I heard his name.
Yeah.
I thought he was coming out with like a new album or a new track listing or something like. But to hear that he died.
Listen to the ignorance that's coming up here
Oh my God.
from S.E. Steve.
I'm just, jeez.
Yeah, now he did recently just release a new album.
No, he didn't, you fucking faggot, you disgusting piece of shit, you transparent tranny fuck. No, he didn't. Remember the 5th of November. That is the date of his upcoming album. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit.
Oh, see, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought the whole news was coming out about him releasing a new album and new tracks. But I didn't think he was going to be dead. Jesus Christ.
Listen to this guy, fucking humble bumble, in the background, like, everyone sees through you. I hope, at least. I certainly fucking do. You greasy, mestizo, illegal piece of shit. But your conduct clearly shows you don't even give a fuck.
Christ.
Yeah, man. I mean, look,
Oh,
at the end of the day, yeah, you might disagree with some people and their thoughts, but you would never wish
no.
more than that.
Oh,
you
my
know?
God. No death. No. No.
And,
Not on him, especially.
It sucks, bro.
Especially on someone.
Like, bro.
He was so talented. He was so young and so talented. And
You know who greasy illegal sounds like? The type of individual that would approach, he'd probably walk into a funeral home during a funeral, approach the widow and say, yeah, I knew your husband, he was a great man, not even ever knowing him, and then try to hook up with the widow so that he could take her money.
And to hear this is just, oh my God, Jesus Christ. It really, when you hear something.
Obviously, there's a family behind this stuff.
Yeah, well, when you hear something like this, it really.
Hold on, let's hear that again.
Jesus Christ. It really, when you hear something.
Obviously, there's a family behind this stuff.
Yeah, well, when you hear.
Obviously, there's a family behind it. What are you talking about? You don't know shit about the guy or what he fucking went through or anything like that or what his, his family life was. You have no idea about that. I know more about that than you do.
Something like this, it really, now, for more than ever, puts things into perspective about life. Very precious.
Yeah,
very, very precious.
Bro,
Look, Sean, let me be brazen. Let me brush. I'm not calling into question your sincerity on the issue, although many people have, just to be honest, because they've talked to me. But my concern right now is to concentrate on this greasy, illegal piece of shit. This guy comes onto your show, and you're reviewing wrestling. You're in the middle of reviewing wrestling, and he comes in to try to shake shit up. Why? Because he wants to be a troll. He wants to somehow be involved in drama. And he's really trying to ruin your brand. He did the same thing to YR. He did the same thing to Joe Cronin, to Foulmouth Ken. So this is why I've always said this piece of shit deserves what I call cinderblock therapy. Cinderblock therapy is a great way of ridding the world of disgusting genetic defects, which only requires considering inflation, I guess there may be about $10 right now, a nice big cinder block, and embedding it into the skull of evil, vile pieces of shit like SE Greasy Illegal.
I don't even know what to say, man. It hits home because at the end of the day, well, whether people like you or not, I mean, I know that nobody would want anything worse to happen to you or me or anyone.
Well, I would hope not.
Speak for yourself, Greasy Illegal. Cinderblock therapy is where it's at. I want to be the one filming it. screaming world star in the background.
Although the trolls out there are pretty sinister on this chat room, so
You're talking to one right on your fucking call, Sean. You're talking to one right on your call.
never know what that.
No, yeah, but
Oh, did you just laugh, you greasy piece of shit?
worse to happen to you or me or anyone.
Well, I would hope not. Although the trolls out there are pretty sinister on this chat room, so you never know what that.
Oh, so that is the reaction because he is emotionally weak. But that is the reaction of someone who's admitting, essentially, because laughter, very much for those that are intellectually and emotionally weak, is sort of a conveyance of acknowledgement. Although it's not verbal, they're still sort of, agreeing that you're correct. So that's what we're seeing here.
No, yeah, but I think at the end of the day, I think it's just all talk.
Hopefully,
You know?
I mean, but no, this is wow. I mean,
I would like to think.
I mean, this guy was major on YouTube. I mean, this guy was monumental on YouTube too. So that's another. That's
When
a.
I read that,
Jeez.
I was like, what?
Sean says in the chat, what do I have to do? What do I have to prove? Sorry. What do I have to prove I mean this? Nothing, dude. Again, my concern isn't about you, Sean. My concern isn't about you. My concern is about this greasy legal who's spouting this shit that's totally disingenuous, especially now, which is literally like, what's the best term? It's ambulance chasing. It's TMZ bullshit. It's trying to go for the fucking the major story and try to garner some sort of false I don't know. It's attention whoring. It's so much. No, Sean, don't off yourself. I'm not even talking about that, okay? Please, just stop. I don't want you to delete your channel. So please record this and replay it on your channel. I don't want you to delete your channel. I don't want you to go away. I don't want anything like that. You do you. You like wrestling, obviously. And people like you, obviously. So keep doing you. What I'm saying is you got to smarten up, okay? And many people are saying that, is you're allowing yourself to be associated with somebody like this who's trying to, like, here's the thing, though. You think that I want to sabotage you. Totally false. But SC Steve most definitely wants to sabotage you. This is what you need to understand, is that, that's right, Will Tactics, understand. That this guy really wants to just fuck with you. He wants to fuck with your brand. Why? Because he did the exact same thing with all these other people. If you take him out of the equation, what problem do you have? You don't have any. Let's continue.
Oh, fuck. God damn.
Like I was in YI's chat earlier, and they were talking about him, and I'm like, they said someone died, but again, I wasn't really. Again, you don't put someone that young to death. So now this adds up. Now it makes sense, and that wow, I am just completely appalled and
man.
shocked. I'm stunned,
Yeah.
saddened.
Listen to fucking greasy fucking yeah. You don't feel a goddamn thing about his passing, you fucking piece of shit. You don't feel an ounce of emotion.
Jeez. Wow, talk about, well, you know what? Here on Sean's View, we do give, news and rumors in real time. And boy, is this breaking news in real time, almost as it's happening. So what, he died on what, the 27th then, as of yesterday or Wednesday or Thursday?
Yesterday, yep.
Jeez. Unbelievable, man.
I mean, obviously, I would hope that if he did pass away, it'd be something like, just something that he fell asleep and,
Yeah.
something he didn't feel.
I mean,
I believe the details are right now just unknown.
Dude, you don't even have... You shouldn't even be talking about this. This is disgusting. I hope it was this and that. What? Like, this is so insulting. Imagine, put yourself into a different position, people. Imagine your mother died, your father died, your girlfriend died, somebody that you loved a lot died, somebody who was very important in your life died. And then you have a greasy illegal like this coming in and just trying to use these blanket statements and try to share with the whole situation.
Wow. I like I said, I mean, usually we come in here, we laugh, we clown around on the show, but this is definitely a very serious topic and a very shocking turn of events that have transpired in this community.
It really makes you think, like, you know what, like, is it really worth all the hate, all everything we go through on YouTube?
Shut the fuck up. Is it really worth all this hate and what we go through? Oh, so now you're really revealing your true stance. It's the hate that you supposedly receive for being the scumbag piece of shit that you are? Is that what you're revealing? You fucking piece of greasy illegal shit? Mestizo fuck? Is that what you're revealing? It is exactly what you're revealing. You want to blanket yourself amongst monarchs and prophets and claim that you're the same as them.
So at the end of the day, life is bigger than that, you know?
Life is bigger than that? I've never heard that statement or that phrase in, my life. But you being a greasy mestizo, obviously don't even understand the official language of America.
Oh no, there's a much bigger picture here than exactly. That's why all the hate, all the criticism, all the trolls, the haters, the
He's playing you, Sean. He's playing you.
skeptics, the naysayers. You know what? Just live life, man. Just freaking live life. Like really, especially we are literally living throughout the entire history of this world. We are living right now in the worst of times. This is the absolute worst of times. And you know what? To get people like that on the internet that, are nameless, they're faceless, and, just stop. Just stop.
It sucks, dude. I mean, obviously he's not around here, and I'm sure he's in a better place. And,
Fuck you. Fuck you. Listen to that disingenuous piece of shit. I'm sure he's in a better place. You can't even come out and say he's in a better place. He's free of worldly suffering. He's back with the Lord, and now his memory lives on forever. No, I'm sure that. So you're not sure, is what you're saying. You're just spouting these fucking phrases here.
in this place where we are right now, but
Sadly, you know what? That's
The place that you deserve has a lot of brimstone and hellfire and lakes of lava. That's where you're destined to go, greasy.
that's probably the truth, SC Steve, because let me tell you, you're right. That place where he is at right now, and hopefully it's heaven, probably is better than the life we're living right now because, like I said, we are in hostile, detrimental times right now.
yeah.
You know?
It sucks, bro. It really does.
Wow.
But I mean, I wanted to call you on a higher note, but it really does sadden me that he's not.
I wanted to call you on a higher note. First of all, nobody knows what the fuck that means. Even if I was to try to translate that to Spanish, there's no phrases that seem to mix with what that's supposed to mean.
Around and damn it.
No, I'm glad. No, like I said, I heard this earlier today, but again, I didn't associate the whole. I didn't think it was him that died, and now you're bringing this attention. You're bringing it to my attention, and he did pass away, and that really. Oh, I'm about to cry. This is terrible. Because this guy was major to the community, bro. This guy was I'm about to. This is not even funny. I'm about to freaking cry right here on Sean's View. Literally.
It just sucks because at the end, bro, we're all human, dude, and we all have people.
That has nothing to do. That's like, oh, this one guy died, 5 miles from me. So yeah, we all have to just join together. We're all family. We're all human. What the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to hitch a ride, and I told this to many people, hitch a ride on what happened with Real Talk. You want to hitch a ride to say, oh, I always support us. I'm a bandwagon runner.
People that care about us behind
Yeah.
YouTube shit, and like nobody would want us to go through any of this. And to believe that someone actually faced this, it's like whoa.
Well, what was it? What's his name? Larry Funk. He passed away. And there was, genuine concern and sympathy that was shown to him in the community.
Is any of this worth like us talking shit and like fucking?
No, again, you're projecting. You're like, oh, well, this one guy died, so why should I get shit? Oh, they loved him. They loved Real Talk, but no, they hate me. So if the world is so quick to end, like, you shouldn't hate me. That's the translation of what's really happening here.
Calling us out. Life is bigger than that, but I don't know. Hopefully we could all, for me, especially.
Sean, I don't know what you're talking about, but I have not attacked you at all. Maybe there's people in my chat that just don't like what you've done. I can't speak for them. That they have their own voices. But I'm telling you that I am not attacking you.
For me, let me talk to my part. It's not worth it.
No.
I'm sorry, everyone, to you, to Ken, to Joe, to YR, to everyone, bro.
No, that's bullshit, because all you're looking for, because you went from this guy's show, okay, from Sean's view, to the guy that he was arguing with that called him a pedo, that put together that video clip that, made it sound like he wanted to fuck pedos, blah, blah, blah. It was obviously fake, but you went on that show and you were perfectly fine with being on there. So, but now you're on Sean's view again? Like it's all perfectly cool?
Sucks.
And Sean, you let this guy go on after he did that to you?
I'm completely like taken back right here. This is just earth shattering. Like I said, I literally am holding back tears right now, bro. I'm literally almost about to freaking shed a tear right here. Like literally, holy moly, man. This is, like I said, this is the shit that matters, man. It's not about this, that, and the other. This is real life. This isn't internet. This isn't some tough guy behind a keyboard warrior.
Exactly.
This is
exactly. You don't even believe any words that come out of your fucking greasy mestizo mouth, do you? Greasy illegal.
It's just.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to. I swear to God, I thought you knew about that. I'm sorry.
Well, no, bro. And again,
and if he did, he probably would have raised it. But no, you realized that he didn't. So you came in and you just tried to fucking skew the entire show.
like I said, I've heard it online today. I heard his name, but I heard the whole, he's coming up with a new album, new lyrics, spit new tunes. But I just, I didn't put two and two together. But now that you're calling in and you're really putting this into perspective, wow.
Look, dude, I mean, I really do have to thank you because when I found out,
listen how greasy, this is how these greasy illegals operate. Oh, I really want to show my appreciation, and now he's stumbling.
It was like about 3 or 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I was going to the bar, and I'm like, fuck, bro, Jesus Christ, dude, I wanted to eat myself up, fuck. And the fact that you're giving me a platform, and, maybe him and I never really spoke like that.
You never spoke at all. You fucking disgusting degenerate. You never spoke at all.
It's just.
But you still watch his content. You must have still
given me a platform.
Yeah, you must have watched his content. I would assume, right? You knew about him.
Only after he passed, so that he could get all the brownie points he needs to go on other people's shows. Cinder block therapy, people. Need I remind you?
Yeah, no, definitely. He's part of the community. Like any.
Let's listen to this again, people, and this should infuriate you.
And I never really spoke like that. It's just.
But you still watch his content. You must have still
given me a platform.
Yeah, you must have watched his content. I would assume, right? You knew about him.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's part of the community. Like any one of us.
listen to this shit. He's part of the community like any one of us. You, Greasy Illegal, Cinderblock Therapy, recipient, hopefully soon. My people in New Jersey, please do us a favor. But we're all the same. For what he contributed to all these different channels, all his appearances, I mean, look at the fact that he was on Tommy's show, Tommy C's. He was on Ken's shows. He was on Joe's shows. He was on my shows. I believe he may even been on Nicky Nine's shows. And I believe he was also on Dirt Rod Podcast with Mars and so forth. So there. That's minimal interaction.
Just calling in to shows and just giving our topics. I mean, our opinions.
You know what? As a matter of fact, too, and I'm not trying to, but to bring up a memory in a moment of him, I think if I go back to one of my videos from 2017, I'm pretty sure he left a couple of comments actually on a few of my videos as well. And you know what? I'm going to thank him right now for that because I never had the chance to do that then. And now that he's gone, I'm to his memory and to his family, I say thank you very much for the comments that he spread, the music that he put out. The fact that he was a damn wrestling fan. I mean, wow.
And he got shit on for that, in fact, by one Scott Anthony McKinnon. And he was, in fact, denied his own heritage by that individual. And yet he kept going back to try to help him out, to try to be cool with them and stuff. That's something that people can't forget, is that even with somebody like him, Real Talk was still trying to be cool with him.
Just a human, just watch it, bro. It just sucks. Because that could be us.
The comments that he spread.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're going right back to, S.E. Steve is the fucking victim. S.E. Steve is exactly like Real Talk and did the same amount of contributions in this community. Let's listen, people, and get your fucking cinder blocks ready.
Read the music that he put out. The fact that he was a damn wrestling fan. I mean, wow.
Just a human, just watch it, bro. It just sucks. Because that could be us at the end of the day. That could be us.
Now you're equating, like, that could be us. Yeah, we... Listen to this, how this guy tries to transpose himself on how accepted and beloved Real Talk was in the community amongst, I should say, across many different channels and shows, many of which the hosts really didn't like each other. And yet he was always real to his name, Real, because he would continue to support anybody he wanted and say straight up, well, I still like this person, but I like you. I'm going to watch you both. So there we go. And that was it.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's
because you're younger or older.
Nope.
It doesn't mean you're guaranteed.
No, wait.
Longer.
Listen how he's now trying to deflect this shit. Oh, well, we should just take I'm going to basically try to hijack this situation here with this guy's passing and try to, like, make it look like, it's all of us. All of us could be like this. Like, oh, my God, we're all, victims and stuff. Like, oh, my God.
Expectancy.
Well, bro, sad part is no one's guaranteed tomorrow. Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
Yeah, so, Sean, I do thank you.
Oh,
for
no
letting
problem.
Me express myself here.
No problem.
Why don't you go to the show that hates Sean, where they call him a pedo, and go view or voice your opinions there.
Yeah, no, it sucks, dude. But did you get to see the image that I sent you on Twitter?
Well, I'm gonna go check it out right now. Hold on 1 second, bro. I'm gonna hold on.
3, 2, 4 hours ago, I was out of nowhere. I see like my whole YouTube feed just like pressed control, and now I'm like, what the fuck? Even why are way, bro? I really wanted to cry.
Yeah. Listen to this again. Try to make himself sound like I really wanted to cry. Really?
Yeah, all right. So I'm on my Twitter right now. All right. So there's a few troll accounts of mine on here. I don't. You might have. I hope you didn't. You might have messaged the wrong one.
Did you just follow me right now?
Yes, I did. Yes. You might have. You might be messaging the wrong.
Let me message you and let me know what you think. Hold on.
All right.
It really doesn't sound like you're legit in the reason why you called.
Give me a second.
Well, I'm still startled by this. Oh my god.
I just messaged you right now.
Oh shit! I like that, bro.
I wish Cunny Chris would go down in New Jersey and just find this guy and give him a New York special.
Oh, that's nice, man. Yeah. No, I like that, bro. I like that. No, you know what? I'm gonna use that, bro.
Change anything, maybe?
No, bro. I think I'm liking the. No.
Oh, so you warm him up with your supposed sympathy, and now you're in to be able to push whatever it is that you're trying to talk about.
I think I'm looking at it. No, I think I like that, bro. Live AEW and WWE updates news. Yeah. No, I like that, bro. That's nice, man. I thank you for that. Wow. And you just put.
All right, brother.
Man.
If you ever need anything for like a special pay-per-view, let me know.
Yep.
Oh, whoring yourself out, I see.
Yeah. No, man, I
I
appreciate
don't
it.
want any money or anything. I enjoy doing these little fucking thumbnails.
You enjoy calling into shows and trying to bring attention to yourself and make yourself look like a sympathetic human?
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to the show. And wow, man.
It's not like I want. It's not like I want to be credited because, like, oh, he has a channel. None of that.
Yeah, actually, that's a lot of that.
Honestly, I enjoy doing this shit.
You enjoy trolling people and being evil.
So you ever want anything?
Which is why mestizos sacrificed so many people on their temples in Aztec Mexico prior to the arrival of the white saviors, white men. And yeah, that's exactly why you think that way, SC Greasy.
Let me know. But yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for calling in, SC. And on this sad, tragic, unfortunate day, we have lost one of ours. We could call him literally a member of the family here on YouTube.com.
Don't. Just don't. Okay, Sean? Don't. Don't do that. You didn't know him. It's not appropriate. Okay, it's not appropriate.
You know?
Why not? Why not, bro?
You know?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not? You fucking greasy illegal? Well, because you brought up his name in vain and tried to focus it back onto you. Why not?
Wow.
All I have to say is
all you have to say was for the last 30 plus minutes, I think.
just not
Wow.
take today for granted.
No, you can't.
No, an appropriate person wouldn't focus on themselves. They would say, let's remember his accomplishments and celebrate his life. That's, if you brought it up, SC Greasy Illegal, Michael Fernandez, or whatever the fuck your name is. I got to look up your file again. You would have said that. You wouldn't have said anything close to what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Not promised.
No, it's definitely not guaranteed. And
Anybody that says, oh, well, life's not guaranteed, of course not, stupid. That's just how it is. That's just life. You could be walking down the street, car hits you. You could, hit by lightning. It could be anything. So to try to raise that, greasy legal, is disgusting.
wow, wow. You know, and this is not even one of those instances, oh, it is what it is. No, this is not what it is, because this is a very, very sad, depressing update, the likes of which I didn't think I was going to hear today. I mean,
You didn't know him, so you can't say depressing.
on a day where we heard that ROH released their whole roster, and then the news just gets worse from there. Negative. And now, in real life.
Well, look, Sean, I really, thank you, and I hope anyone listening to this I'm no special person, but just, I hope this could be a lesson
You're a greasy, disgusting piece of shit.
for all of us accordingly. Just let's care for each other, and let's look at the picture bigger than what it really is.
No. You're trying to use this to say, oh, well, people died, so please don't wish harm on me because I'm a piece of shit. I want to keep doing my shit. Fuck you.
The big picture, yes. Let's look. We all need to sit back right now, sit back and realize the real picture and put all this into perspective. Life is just not...
What's in perspective is taking the name of Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, in vain and trying to benefit from it like Michael is doing right now.
Guaranteed.
Sean, you take care, brother. Everyone out there, man. Anyone and everyone. Trolls, whatever.
Listen how disingenuous this is. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
Okay. All you guys take care.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable, viewers. I am... wow. I am just absolutely... bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm holding back tears so bad. And I'll tell you. Real Talk Metaphor Messiah, guys. The Real Talk Metaphor.
That's not his name. It's Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah.
Real Talk has died. Real Talk Metaphor, the Messiah. The Real Talk Messiah, guys. The Real Talk Messiah.
Okay, enough of this bullshit. Fuck you. Okay, you don't even know his name. Skype lines are open for anyone that wants to share their rage on this fucking greasy, illegal piece of shit who will be getting his. It's only a matter of time. Tick-tock, motherfucker. Tick-tock. I might not be able to get into America, but there's a lot of sparrows already in America. And a few in New Jersey. Or perhaps a nice little drive away. You're gonna get got. Greasy. You're gonna get got. And you're gonna deserve every fucking moment of it. All I gotta do is step back and just wait. Because people are gonna fucking find you for the shit that you've been saying. And I'm not gonna have any involvement. They're the ones who are going to have seen your shit, and they're the ones who are going to take action. And as such, maybe we'll get a couple of videos on WorldStar showing that cinder block crushing your fucking skull. And I can't wait to see that. Can't wait. You deserve to go feet first in a wood chipper. I would personally love to be there to witness that. I would love to see your demise. You are disgusting. You are vile. You are evil. And yes, you are malicious, although you try to laugh it up because you are a fucking clown, a mestizo, inbred piece of shit clown who laughs at everything. But we will have the last laugh. It's you who's going to get yours. So, the best thing for you to do is go back to your fucking shithole country and never come back to America. Because when somebody who is in America finally gets their hands on you, they will make a great example of you, and I will pleasure myself to the video of your demise. Let's welcome Foulmouth Ken.
Dude, like, honestly, does this guy, like, not have a clue? And I'm like, you know what? Like SC Steve, what part, like, I mean, he's a troll. This is what he does. He likes to stir shit and start shit. He knew by going and telling Sean that shit, was going to do this. And, Sean's in this chat saying, like, we're attacking him. Now, giving your opinion, whether it might be fucking wrong or right or hard or soft, is not attacking somebody. And that's what's wrong with this fucking world today. That if you give an opinion, all of a sudden there's somebody screaming and it's an attack. Like, get over it, bro. It's not an attack. If you can sit there and you can go to commercial break 5 times in a row and you can't even say the guy's name right, but you could put him on the title of your fucking show and act like you're concerned, well, then you can take the fucking criticism. Okay, Mr. YouTuber with your fucking button, you could take the criticism then. All right, it comes with the territory. If you're going to sit there and use his name in your fucking title and you're going to sit there and not even pronounce his name right and act like you're broken up over it, well, then get ready for a fucking rebuttal. Okay, it's not called attacking. Okay, it's called giving an opinion, whether it's fucking a little pussy one or a fucking downright emotional one. You know? And I understand, like, Joe said what he said, and he did say some really good things about Real Talk. And I didn't even want to make a comment about Joe. And I still have so much to fucking say about this. And I don't even want to be like arguing with people over this shit. But like, it's like so insincere, you know, even just SC bringing it up is insincere. It wasn't really like, just hearing his voice, you could tell like it wasn't even really like he cared.
It was insincere throughout the entire thing. It was just, let me bring this up to Sean. I can get some points, and I can sound sympathetic while I try to direct it towards, like, we're all the same.
And, you know, I don't want to sit here and act like I know more information than you know. Like Tommy C jumped right on the fucking internet and had to make a video about it. Like, you can't just tweet something out and, like, you know, you got to go make a fucking, like, these people are so quick to jump, like, on to, like, and, you know, Joe sat there and said some nice shit, but, like, at the end of the day, he had to paint a picture for everybody about their relationship and about how they had some bad times, but they talk behind the scenes. And I love how he tries to, like, dress it up that they talk behind the scenes and, oh, he was in your chat. Oh, he was, it's like, dude, get over it. Can't you just pay the guy fucking respect? Why does everything got to be fucking with a side story like you're selling a car all the fucking time? Why does everything got to come with a side story? Only car salesmen do that, where they always have a fucking side story to something. Pay respects and move the fuck on, dude. You know, pay respects and move on. Because I could say a lot of truth right now if I want to, and I'm not going to because that's not what this should fucking even be about. But the insincerity from these fucking dudes that 2 of them come from Boston. I don't know how the fuck that's a coincidence or not, but the insincerity of these people is just like, dude, stop this shit. You could put the guy's name in your fucking title. You can't even say his name right. You're sitting there repeating it fucking 35 times in a minute, and you can't even say it right. Stop. Go to another commercial break. Take a breather because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, Sean. Okay? And you act like, oh, what's the big shock? You're in my chat the other night. Like, oh, what's the problem with me and you? Why'd you block me on DMs? And why'd you send me those DMs? Because you give a fuck enough to go and block people's addresses. And then you turn around and sit there and say that we put our own addresses into your chat trying to frame you. And that was the most outlandish shit I've ever heard somebody say. When I don't come into your chat ever, I don't take one fucking step in there. And you're fucking balls to say that I put my own address into your chat or anyone else would is just fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. You know? So anyway, I see Johnny right here. Johnny, what's up? Fuck.
Johnny Ray, you there? Hello? Can you fix your microphone? I guess not. It says, hang on, I'll fix it. As he tries to do that, let me go back to the chat here. Well, I'm not too much of a friend on, or too much in agreement with that name in the chat. So Joe's baseball game with his kids. Goodbye. There you go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but there's a lot of interference. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, Jay Diz in the chat is right, man. Because you know that none of these guys are sincere, right? And it's like they fucking jump right on the ball sack like that. And it's like God will sort them out, man. They'll pay for like trying to use it as like fucking some kind of clout tool, you know? Meanwhile, he was part of our community and our chats more than any other community or any other chats in this entire thing. He was part of us, our community, us.
You made
right
a great
here.
point, is that, yeah, I mean, if you want to break it down to that sort of extent, yeah, people are trying to chase the clout when it comes to this guy.
Yeah, because you know something? If you're going to sit there and you're going to make a remark about an outstanding fucking person
Or
in this
put his
community,
name in your fucking title.
yeah, and put his name in your title, and you're going to comment on it and act like you're broken up over it, well, know the fucking how to say his name next time. Know how to say his name, maybe, because you're such a long-time YouTuber, Sean, right? Maybe figure that part out. Like, maybe I should say this guy's name the right way if I'm going to sit here and act like I'm broken up over it. All right.
Oh, is this any better?
Much better.
Oh, okay. I had to switch to my phone. This is what pissed me off more than anything. Did you notice that when he was sitting there going, "Oh, I'm about to shed a tear here, right here on Sean's View"? How much of a fucking narcissist are you?
Yep.
That you got to make it back. You're sitting there talking like you're doing a regular or WWE show. What the fuck is wrong with you, you piece of shit?
Dude, it's the mentality, bro. It's the fucking mentality. This guy's got blinders on, dude. Like, he's got blinders on. He's so fucking, like, just has his head. He's another one of these guys that live in Boston that don't do nothing but stay in their house all day and have their heads so far up their own fucking asses for the last 5 years that they have no clue what the fuck's going on in the real world. They don't even know how to react to fucking moments anymore. They don't even know how to, like, realistically react to something in a genuine, real way. They totally, everything is an act. They could be in their bathroom taking a piss in front of the mirror and they're fake. Okay? That's how these people are. Sean's View, Joe, that's how these fucking people are.
And this is the thing that gets me, is that, okay, like myself, I didn't have a lot of interaction with Real Talk. But, damn it, I knew that he was fucking family to everybody in this community. And this dude fucking disrespecting our family, and fuck SC, you know, this is where I'm at. Sean's View and SC can go boy the same way Jacob RPE can. They can all go fuck off and die. Silence me on that, bitch.
Soulless view. That should be, and I got that from Connor, but I kind of twisted it a little bit. But soulless view. That's who you are, bro. Because you go and you can't even know the guy's name. And you know what? And then you turn around and say, we're attacking you. We're not attacking who you are, what you do. We're just attacking your YouTube stupidness, that you would come on here and show how fake you are, how ungenuine you are, how fucking unhonest you are. That's what we're talking about, okay? And that's not attacking. That's giving an opinion. And if you don't like that, you shouldn't be on YouTube, my friend.
Well, and this is the thing. If he actually cared about the fact that Real Talk had passed away, all that little begging he does for donations, why doesn't he actually do something good for a change and actually he try to help support the family that has lost, that has suffered from loss? But no, he can't fucking do that. It's got to be about him. Go, God, I'm so hurt by this. Oh my God, right here on Sean's View. Oh my God. And then at one point he said they're fucking like, I don't even know what to say. Hey, fuck you, dude.
I know. He don't know what to say. But he'll know to say, subscribe to the channel, and fucking how many people are in the room? 88,000 fucking times. He'll know to say that, though. All right. Go to another commercial break because you're still broken up.
And and I'm gonna be dead honest, if he wants to sit there think people are attacking him, well, I'll give you what you want. I'm fucking attacking you because you're a fucking piece of shit. You're damn right I'm attacking.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is that he's very gullible and very easily manipulated. So somebody will come on, and you've got SC Steve. What?
walked him into that blindly through the woods, bro. Just grabbed his hand and walked him into the woods and said, "Here you go. I know you know nothing about this guy, and I know your stupid ass will go head over heels for it. So here you go."
Which explains again and further confirms what we've always said. This guy's a snake. SC Steve, snake. Michael Fernandez, snake. So what does he do? He tries to lead these people through this so that they'll believe what he's telling them. He's the most vile scumbag in this fucking community. And he needs to be dealt with. Simple as that. He knows what he's doing.
I don't know. Can we?
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, man.
Go ahead.
Now, well, my only question: can we really excuse that kind of stupidity?
From Sean, yes, because
honestly.
he is retarded. Like, he's got mental health issues. He's obviously not the brightest, and I think it's the water in Boston, to be quite honest, because it affects all of them.
Honestly, dude, he reminds me of a horse with blinders on, just seeing forward in front of him. He really does. Like there could be bombs blowing up on the side angle of his world, and he just looking forward, folks and viewers, just looking forward. Never mind the mines that I'm stepping over. It's fucking just, head up your ass. Head so far up your own ass. Not in reality. Just, you wonder why. Wonder why there's restrictions on people like him. There's no wonder. Trust me. There's no wonder why there's restrictions. You know what I mean?
But so I'm addressing what Johnny's saying about Sean's view and stuff, but I just don't think that Sean's view is smart enough to realize all the stuff that's going on in the community. And we've got this guy, fucking SC Steve, trying to cozy up to the guy and be a snake. And we should be concentrating our energy on fucking SC Steve. This guy needs to fucking get his. Period.
Dave, don't you think that's crazy though, Dave? SC Steve knew that Sean could take this and do what he did with it. He knew. And you know what? Sean should just paid respect and moved on. To take that.
He did it on purpose. Exactly.
Go the route
he knew exactly what he was doing.
It was real just ungenuous and just real fake and fucking cringy.
It was disgusting. Everything I reviewed today of SC Steve, it showed that he was not genuine, that he was just bringing it up to sort of make himself sound sympathetic, and then he turned it all about we're all the same. We're all just like him. We should all be listened to in the community. You never know if one of us is gonna die. No, you're not the same. You greasy illegal. You're not the same as fucking Real Talk. You fucking piece of shit. How many times did Real Talk fucking betray people? 0. He was very straight and honest about who he supported, even if they were against each other. And he said, "I'm going to support you, and this guy, whether you like it or not." He was always honest about that. But SC Steve, fucking the most manipulative, fucking duplicitous piece of shit ever. By the way, that's the reason why I started the show with the song called Duplicity, because it was concentrating on this greasy illegal piece of shit. Yes, Latino Heat, please call in anytime. No need to ask. Skype lines are open.
Well, and I'll just say this, and I'll get it off Dave. But this, this has got to be the last bastion that SC can be around. Because where else in the fuck is this little retard going to go?
But that's the funny thing I commented earlier is that he, supposedly loving Sean, then he goes on to the show that was calling Sean a pedophile, and then he goes back onto Sean's as if that never happened. So he's supporting the guys that were attacking Sean literally a couple of days ago. This is the snake that I keep talking about. Cinder block therapy. Nothing would be better for this world than him getting his. Simple as that. He is evil, he is vile, and he is not worthy of either sympathy or mercy. If you are in New Jersey and you see him, do the world a fucking favor.
Well, All right, man. Well, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm gonna eat dinner.
All right. Bon appetit, senor.
Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good one, and rest in peace, Real Talk.
All right, there goes Johnny Sinister. Looks like Ken has disconnected at some point. So yeah, Latino Heat, if you want to call in, Skype lines are open, and they're also open to anybody else. But this was the point of today's episode, is exposing this duplicitous, vile piece of shit trying to take advantage of what just occurred. And such a fake fuck. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Okay, apparently I have to call Latino Heat. Oh no, Drew says, call Dave directly, Latino Heat, not an old group call. Oh, that's not Latino Heat, that's Bostonian Broil. It is Tony from Revere. I said it's Tony from Revere. I said it's Tony from Revere.
Good evening. What's going on, brother? I had a few questions for you, actually. Before I forget about this one, let me just ask you this real quick, since you are avid in computers. So, real quick, I'm pulling up like my my fucking like performance, like all my performance monitoring and shit, and it says on my dashboard that let me pull it up, that my fucking like my heat, the components in my computer, they look like they're really hot. I'm not sure if these are hot
Is
actual
this a laptop?
numbers. No, it's a computer.
The
So
desktop.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, so like my Vengeance Pro, RGB Pro, and it's like a component in the computer. It shows all the temperatures. I got all these diagnostics of every piece.
When was the last time you? Well, actually, let's summarize this real quick because we got Latino Heat actually to discuss real things.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you want
well,
tech
I'll go.
talk, we can do it on another time.
Yeah, let's do that.
All
Let's
right.
do that.
So
for
I'll
sure.
talk to you
'Cause
later
I-
about your.
Yeah, I'm gonna
computer
have a
issues.
lot of questions for you. We can answer that. Let Latino Heat go, and then I'll jump in with my question.
All right, Latino
What's up,
Heat.
people? What's going on?
Órale, Holmes. Go for it.
Oye, ¿cómo va? ¿Bien?
Mejor que ayer, pero sabes la cosa que estamos teniendo
Una
que.
brutería que tú estás bregando.
Sí. Difícil. Difícil.
Yeah, tell me, man. Listen, with this guy, well, I just don't fucking get it. I don't know if it is a Bostonian thing where they always think they're fucking right about everything. They're better than everybody about everything.
True.
They don't want a helping hand, much less they won't give one either. So I mean, it's like, I mean, what the fuck? This guy does not get the fact that somebody like SE Steve, a piece of shit that he is, where he doesn't hide what he does. He even
Yes.
brags about manipulating fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
And if Sean's View did any kind of research whatsoever about him, he would find fucking podcasts that he's saying that shit. I find it's funny to go ahead and start shit. I like to mix it up. You know, it's fucking kayfabe or whatever the fuck he says, trying to use wrestling terms and
Yep.
shit about what he's doing. He's a fucking asshole, plain and simple.
Yeah, but see that? See what you said? You said it's kayfabe when Sean's View wants it to be kayfabe, but if everybody starts, shitting on him, it's attacking. It's not kayfabe anymore. It's, why are you guys doing this to me? Blah, 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 blah. When it's coming back to him, it's all
Well,
different.
on that
But when
show, on that
Sean
show
from chat, hold on.
that SC Steve went onto, which was calling Sean a pedophile. Sean was in the chat saying, "I'm gonna sue you all. It's over. It's over. I'm gonna sue you all." And what happened there?
Sean, I mean, obviously you must be listening in. Listen, dude, you got to get something in your head. Nobody wants to fuck with you. People have been trying to help you for months, and you don't want it because you think people are out to fucking get you.
Yep.
Instead of looking at the people you're actually dealing with, because those are the motherfuckers that want to get you.
Well,
Okay.
now it's gotten to the point now where it's like he doesn't want he knows what he's doing. He knows the rights and wrongs. He might be retarded, but he's not stupid. All right. And yes, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want the help. Everybody in this community that actually cared about this community and wanted to almost embrace him in a way. Even for the funny shit that me and Ken try to do and bring up and do all that, the viewers and subscribers, all that shit, that's all great and dandy. But when you pull shit like this, dude, it just shows you the kind of fucking scumbag you are, the fucking shitbag you are. Just fucking doing anything to get viewers, doing anything to... Bro, this ain't TMZ. Dude, you ain't TMZ, bro. You can't just start reporting on anything and putting headlines and fucking whatever goes. I mean, you can't do that. Half of your headlines for wrestling are wrong anyway. Half of the
shit is
fucking...
with him. Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, because a lot of these fucking people that do the wrestling podcast shit do that kind of stuff.
No, I know, but
it's
that
clickbait.
ruins
It's
your
clickbait shit.
credibility. In time, because if he's like,
know.
Bray Wyatt leaves, joining AEW, Bray Wyatt's potentially joining AEW, and then people tune in and they're like, no, he's not there. He might say he could go.
It's clickbait,
He does all
and
that
it's
shit.
acceptable. You got to remember that. It's clickbait. It's acceptable. People know, so that's not a big deal.
Yes.
As long as when people are tuning in, he's talking about shit that people are interested in, not fucking
not
drama.
clickbait.
Don't
Well, that's it.
let it
But
become
that's
a drama show.
that's the
Someone's
point.
death,
Exactly.
yeah.
That he can do his wrestling stuff. Again, Sean keeps getting in his mind that I was reviewing this for him. I don't care about what he does when it comes to his wrestling. I don't watch him, but I do watch him when someone, a birdie or a sparrow comes to me and says, look at what happened here. Look at what the shit that was said. And then I'm more concentrated on that person, like SC Greasy Illegal, than I am on you, Sean. Obviously, I'm concerned that you let him on there, despite my several warnings towards you about that, because I know the guy. I know what he's capable of. I know what he's done. And I tried to give you the heads up. Now, you want to keep him on your show? It's detrimental to you. It'll destroy your brand, but that's your choice. The thing is, though, what I was doing today was basically reviewing what was fucking being done and what he was saying.
I wrote in his chat on that video very early in the morning when I woke up. I clicked on his video and I saw him, with the title "Real Talk," and I'm not sure if this comment's still up there. He probably deleted it, but probably, of course. But I wrote, Sean, it's one thing to clout grab like you usually do, but it's a different ball game, and it really speaks volumes to everyone here on YouTube of how much of a cringy and clout grabbing fuck you are. 1 hour, 6 minutes, and that's SC. Caller informs you of Metaphor Messiah's passing. You had no idea who he was. Next minute, it's in your headlines. Really? It just shows what kind of guy you truly are. It's one thing for Cronin to go out and put it in his headline, but you have no space to do so. Lost a lot of support on this one, Sean. Wish you all the best in your jealous, envious life you live. We expose you tonight. You deserve this one. That was really
Sean, call in, man. Just call in. Nobody's gonna attack you, man. Just call in.
Fucking
talk.
what's he gonna say?
Let him call in and let him talk.
What's he gonna say? Something we already bullshit, just blabbery, just sugarcoat everything.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and maybe another voice that hasn't been a voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another caller. Do we? Do we not answer? I thought we added that. Okay, my apologies. I think that was Sean's view. I added him. It says it says he's added here. It's got, you guys see that, right? We got 4 callers. Yep. Latino Heat, Live, CID, B38544C, blah, 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 and Tony from Avia. So I don't know what's going on.
Well,
but I did try. I did try whoever that was, whether it was Sean or not.
Because I personally would like to talk to him because, like I said, maybe another voice might, because I don't fucking
Might
complain about
change
him.
him.
I have no
Not that it
problem.
might
I have
change
no
him, but
problem.
maybe he'll understand what I'm saying. Maybe I can fucking make him understand that
You know what's
people
gonna
don't
make
want
him
to hate him. They don't want to hate him.
Latino Heat, when I see him face to face and I look at his beady eyes and I look dead in his eyes and I say, "You scumbag," and I spit right on his face.
There's no need for that shit, though. With Joe
That's what
Cronin,
it's
that's a
gonna
different
come down
story.
Okay,
No,
apparently
no,
we
no.
got the caller in. Who is this? Hello? I want to stop playing your music. Hello?
Or mute the podcast or something.
Yeah, maybe. Oh. Can't even fucking handle a simple call.
Alrighty.
It's 2021, okay? People have been taking radio stations have been taking phone calls since, at least the 70s.
That shit still goes on, though. But people
This
leave
is
the radio
just,
on.
it's pathetic, man. There's no excuses. Gen Y, Gen Z, there's no excuses. Yeah, seriously.
My thing with Sean, if he would honestly take some of this advice that people are giving him,
But
and
he's not
actually
honest.
maybe even, but if he attempted to, just for a week to see, okay, man, let me see if these people are
stop.
fucking
Everyone
right.
stop. Everyone stop. Sorry. Sean's view. You have to understand, perhaps I'm a vocal individual, but I'm not telling you to do a goddamn thing. Okay, Sean? I'm not telling you. I'm just advising you that, you're dealing with people that are dangerous to your brand. Dealing with people that really want to see you fall. They're not interested in actually seeing you succeed, but they're actually hoping that you're going to be dragged down in the same negative bullshit that they want. That's SE Steve.
Yeah, but Dave, you've seen Sean. He'll take any call he'll take troll calls all day and sit with them and be like, "Hey, fuck you, blah blah
yeah,
blah
but
blah
then
blah.
I'll be honest. The fact is that people have told me multiple times that gullible was removed from the dictionary, and I believe them. So, there are some of us that are actually naive, and you just have a childlike, spirit. So we always look for the best in other people, and we don't expect to be fucked over. So Sean's view sounds like the type of guy that thinks that, everyone wants to support him and stuff. And that would be a great thing in real life. But there's a lot of negative people out there that want to see you fail. So he openly just accepts anyone. And you got SC Greasy Illegal coming in. And he doesn't realize the history that this piece of shit illegal has caused. And as such, won't expect the repercussions that come from that because he doesn't know about it. So I don't necessarily blame Sean. I'll hold him accountable for
But he
certain
needs to
things.
do research. He has to research the people that he's fucking letting
does,
into his show.
absolutely,
He needs to screen or something. Or ask one of us. Come here to the fucking channel.
This
and say,
is what we've seen. This is what we've seen from Sean's view. We've seen the bullfrog. Sorry, I said his name. The amphibian-like. Apologies from Sean's view. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I didn't mean it. I'll try to be better. Just saying what you want to hear. But at the end of the day, he doesn't give a fuck, guys. That fucking check mark and that blue check mark he's got, whatever, has gone to his head more than fucking anything. 120K subs, he fucking wakes up and stretches in the morning. You know what the first thing he does? He says, looks at his plaque and he goes, I got 120K thousand subs. Look at me now. He's fucking so egotistical, dude. There's no way you can talk. Trust me, I know. I have a fucking, my head's bigger than anybody else's. I'm the first one to admit it. And his head makes me fucking look like one of those shrunken little Indian fucking heads.
Yeah,
but
I don't believe that because he relies on his show to make money off of.
But he doesn't really make
lose
money.
revenue.
No, Latino. He doesn't make. He makes money off of being a Riri. Okay, the channel doesn't matter to him. If he makes an income, which he does get some donations here and there. You know what he does? He gets a donation 2 seconds later. Oh yeah, thank you for your donation. Okay, Alexa Bliss now is on. Doesn't even give a shit, bro. When we get donations, we try to do a song, a dance, a fucking something, give him a little thing. He just goes, on to the next. He doesn't give a fucking shit. This guy is a
fucking
scumbag.
shit about this? Me. I don't care how he fucking operates his fucking business.
Yeah,
It's
you
his
don't.
shit.
You don't. Yeah.
And,
Yep.
you know, he got his 100,000 or 120,000 views on his own and stuff. And what do I care? It's not my fucking, like, I don't care. I really don't care about
Yeah,
how
but
he,
Dave,
the only
you're
thing
right.
I care about is when he involves himself with these fucking
When he involves himself with
illegals.
assholes.
Well, no, it's beyond asshole. Michael Fernandez is evil. Absolute evil. Okay? Saying cinderblock therapy is still not justified enough. Putting this guy feet first into a fucking wood chipper, still not justified enough. Going full out fucking Mengele on him, fucking Nazi, you know, doctor, fucking vivisections without anesthesia. No, that's still going too nice on him. No, SC Steve has proven himself to be malicious, to be duplicitous, and to be totally fucking evil. I pointed this out for the longest time, and people laughed and, you know, overlooked it and stuff, but it can't be overlooked now. Look at what I've reviewed. Look at the way that this guy is trying to fucking pander and try to garner support as if he's some sort of great guy by bringing this topic up of Real Talk's passing, and then trying to then shift it to himself and say, well, we're all the same, and, you know, you never know what's going to happen and stuff, as if he could even shine Real Talk shoes.
I'm just beside myself that, you know, even if like someone like me, right? I don't know Real Talk too much. I've obviously know him from being in the community and immensely appreciate that he's a musician, that he was thriving, that he was pushing himself in an age now where I basically gave it up, but he still had the balls to do it, to fucking get out there and push for a fucking dream, regardless of how big he was or whatever it is. He was doing something he loved to do. That, for me, you get 100% respect. Fucking, why couldn't a fucking shitbag, bum, homeless addict die? Why did it have to be somebody that had talent, somebody that had a fucking promise, somebody that contributed to society, you know? So when I sit back and listen to that conversation of SC and Sean, you know, it's really cringy, bro, because you know, I'm in no spot to say anything either, but I would have said, you know, I didn't know him too well, you know, and said a few good things about him. This guy fucking, I'm holding back tears, I'm holding back this, I'm holding back fears and tears, and, you know, making it like he's on fucking, like it's a Showtime thing. And that's the difference. He can't separate. And I know, Dave, you don't care about the Sean's View part. You're mostly concentrating on SC. I care about Sean's View, so it goes hand in hand. I'm out to get him. You're out to get SC.
He doesn't need to keep apologizing.
Yeah, and
you
when
already
you just
apologized. You don't have to keep apologizing, man.
Sean's View, why don't you apologize for being born? Why don't you do that?
Yeah,
Don't
nobody
say that
cares,
shit,
Tony.
man.
Again, I don't have a problem
But-
with fucking Sean's View. I don't think anybody else has. You know, questionable actions, absolutely, even after being warned. And this is Sean, I know you're in the shop, but this is something you're going to have to just work through in your brain. When people suggest sub-only mode, because it's sub-only mode, not sub-mode
And it
only,
worked.
okay? Sub-only mode. When people suggest that, it's because it's going to be to your benefit. Stop being so resistive to actual proper suggestions and understand that people actually want to see the best for you. And again, I'm not one of your viewers, but guess what? When I see someone like Greasy Illegal on your channel, I was trying to warn you. This guy's going to try to take you for a fucking ride. And you went for that fucking ride.
And that's the problem too, Dave, is he can't decipher who's there to help him and who's there to screw him. So he treats everybody that's there to help him like they're going to screw him.
Yeah,
And that's
well,
the
then again, we
wrong
got Joe
attitude to have.
Cronin like that too in the community. Not as bad, though. Joe Cronin doesn't have as bad of a fucking trust issue as Sean's View, but Sean's View may be justified in having that belief that, you know, he's experienced all this betrayal and stuff, and he's not sure who to trust. But he just has to act smarter or more intelligent to recognize that, yeah, there are people that are suggesting positive things that would benefit you.
Well, Dave,
Yeah.
you said it right too with the, you know, just be careful of who's on, because he ran into a problem a couple weeks ago having somebody on his show that was, had a record or something, and
I heard about that.
some guys from the other community brought it up, and it was a whole big fiasco. So this isn't the only time he's run into a problem, and now that he's notified on who's who and who, he should make the appropriate decisions. But we'll see, and that other person that was talking about the Shanju stuff has moved on completely. They deleted all their content, and they just moved over to Twitch, and they're not doing any drama shit anymore. So I'm not sure if Shlangzhu paid him off or they came to some agreement, but that's one fucking exit that's blocked off there, So whatever it is, man. Like Ken said, it's all good, dude. Just try to do the right fucking thing, Sean. Come on, man. You have so many people behind you. If you just try to do the right thing, and that's the thing.
Do the right thing for himself.
Yeah.
For himself, he has to do the right thing.
Yes.
And the thing, Sean, that the freaking that you have to understand about the subscriber mode only. It's only to your benefit for two reasons: keep the assholes away from you and in your chat and polluting it and chasing away people that actually like you, that want to listen to you. And if your content is good enough, you're going to get people to subscribe, and they're going to come more and more because they don't have to hear the drama bullshit that they get plenty of, more than likely, from guys like Joe Cronin. They're not tuning into your show to hear that shit. They want to hear about wrestling. They want to talk about that because your show is supposed to be a wrestling community show.
You're right. 99% of the comments and the people in the chat have no idea when he brings up drama stuff and he goes negative, which is once in every 15 minutes now. He's broken it down from once in every 5 minutes. When he does that, when he goes in, the people they tune out. They don't want to know they don't care about that. They don't care about anything that he has to say about the drama. And he goes back to it constantly, and it hurts his channel 100%. 1,000%.
And it's a safe harbor for assholes like SC Steve. That's what it turns out to be.
Yep.
And like the thing is, me and Ken, like we like to fucking we love to do the Shanzu jokes and shit. Like we wouldn't talk about you, Sean. First of all, we wouldn't talk about you and feel the way we feel if we didn't have some sort of likeness to you. If we just hated you 100%, we probably wouldn't do the jokes that me and Ken do and do viewers and subscribe. Like we have a ball with that shit. So don't sit here and think for 1 minute that obviously we're hard on you and shit because we're upset because we want you to succeed. We want you to do well. We want to support you.
I wouldn't mind him being a part of this community.
Because
if he's a part of this community, he'd more than likely get even more people watching his shit.
Well, he was when over there and YR and a few other guys. The views started going up. He was getting 5,000 hits, 6,000 hits on a sometimes a drama little spiel there. He was getting, so it's like he has the blueprint, but he just has to stop pushing away the people that want to see him do well and not confuse the two. Not confuse the two at all. We wouldn't do that. If we didn't
ultimately, like I said, though, do the research. You're gonna freaking deal with somebody new. Find out about them.
All right, so we got this caller that was trying to call in. Who is this? Really? Anything more?
Okay, Darth Vader.
Anything
Whatever the
else,
hell that was.
Maybe.
A voice changer if you're going to do something like that. Come on,
exactly.
bro.
Do it, Tony. Give it a nice.
Yeah.
You can do.
He left. That's all he wanted. I don't even hear exactly what he said, but okay.
Sounded like he was eating a bag of dicks with a cheap-ass voice changer.
Wow. We get the coolest callers here, don't we? The coolest callers. Oh, well. What can you do?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'd love to get I'd love to talk to SEC, even Shaker for RP, which RP for me stands for really pathetic, but that's a whole different fucking subject.
That's fucking great, actually.
You never thought about that?
No, there's a lot of different possibilities, but I never thought about really pathetic.
Really pathetic. That's the perfect thing for him.
What an embarrassment, too.
Yeah.
Ken, Dave, I did want to play you a few clips before I head out, just on the Bullfrog stream, changing, for a second here. We're going to do 5 minutes if you don't mind. I just want to play these clips. I haven't heard them back since I've listened, so I think there was a few things that we might want to go over on the Cronin Bullfrog call that was from last night. Yeah, a lot. Keith was coming in with the hard-hitting questions. But he does talk about Biden a little bit in a few parts, and let me try to find it.
I thought it's about talking about a little bit of this, but
there is.
Could have done a drama diner, but I chose to focus my anger towards.
What a fucking brain trust between the two of them.
Yeah, well, I want to break you off that a little bit and kind of, refresh your head. You've been hitting on this for over almost 2 hours now, and I think you're seething at the mouth for SC, and we all can hear it. So let's see. Let's see.
Therapy.
Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot, Dave. I forgot the rule there. I don't want to play amphibian on your stream if you don't.
No, go ahead. Yeah, I heard this. So.
All right, let's see what
proceed.
Oh, okay.
I guess Keith called, Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Joe, how's your Patriots doing?
The wire. And most of them we lost. And we won a couple of them. Like Jimmy Garoppolo, too,
No one cares about the Patriots.
Like, I feel like he could,
Can't afford it.
Well, he can't afford it. But yeah, I like dark humor, though, of course. I really like all humor. I really do.
Picture, remember? I showed you a picture.
Your brother, listen, your brother looks like he's like the runt of a bike gang. He look like John Cena. Come on.
Yeah. Well, he looks like at least like Braun Strowman, like the smaller body though. Because he
looks like the type of guy that I'd like to see rape a Wandi. What the
Sorry.
Enjoy focusing.
And Cronin would capitalize calling in on Bullfrog stream just when it's Bullfrog and Keith.
To be honest, I believe he was called in, but he did take the call, so we can.
He was called in, Dave, but we know, what that means. He's always listening. You know what I mean? So even if he's called, he's always called. He's always added on chats. You know what I mean? Bullfrog always adds them. YR always adds them. But he knows to take the bait or not.
On the dark humor. Especially if it bothers people, then it's even funner to just throw it out there and make. And I don't know, and I'm not sure if people don't understand my humor now versus the regular what I'm regularly saying. I don't think people can even distinguish because I'll say things sometimes, and sometimes people will come to me and they'll be like, "Oh, why would you say?" I'm like, "It was a joke." And I'm not serious at all about that.
Right.
So it's very.
Ken the other day he said everything. He just takes everything you say as a joke now.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about, but sure. I mean, it's basically me, probably, mostly.
Joe, you like my new Vader picture?
Your Vader picture? Oh yeah, I do. It wasn't his last one was really fire. This one wasn't as good, but it was still good.
Fire.
What did you think? But yeah, man, I love him, man. Good thing he sticks. I wonder what happened if he was white, though. I think if he was a white guy, I think he'd be.
More white hate from Joe Cronin.
Huh?
More white hate from Joe Cronin.
That's what I was trying to see.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
He used to bash Joe and everybody in the chat.
So, Joe, what did you think about that night?
What?
No, he called the show. He wanted to be on.
Wandi called you, yeah. Fucking disgusting people.
If you don't understand
Hold on, I'm trying to find the.
What the fuck, Wandi? Why are you calling people N-words?
Remember that, Joe?
trying to find the good clip.
Lasted 2 to 3 hours. But even episode 120.
Okay, here we go. Here's some.
And I'm a wide awake. I'll keep going on it. The 67 ended early because I wasn't getting donations. God Almighty One, have a good night, have a good sleep. You fucking motherfucker, son of a bitch asshole.
But that was some.
You want to hear my story of why I got kicked off Monetize This?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So it was episode 68, and
one more. You missed 69 by 1. That's fucked.
Yep. Or no, I think it was 67. Yeah.
No.
2 more. Okay. So you did the show and then you ended early because you weren't getting donations. So I was still wide awake. So MJ Smith.
Wait a minute. Monetize This 60.
Look at him just jump at donations. What are you talking about? Has to defend it. Here we go.
7 ended early because I wasn't getting donations.
Yes.
I don't think that's how Monetize This works or worked then or ever worked.
It was only like 3 or 4 hours.
That's clearly how it works.
Yeah, but Monetize This back then was like 3 or 4 hours usually.
But
like,
episode 58?
Think about it. Even Monetize This
Pause it,
125,
Tony.
which was fire. That episode is fire.
All right, caller, what do you got?
All right, this is Steve. Dude, you talk about me way too much. I'm here to confront you.
And there you go. Fuck you, you greasy, disgusting, illegal piece of shit.
Back to the clips?
Back to the clips.
I never ended shows because there was no donations. I end shows usually because I'm out of stuff to talk about. Nobody's calling in, and I've run out of steam. Those are the reasons why.
Bullshit.
And so, like, people are talking a lot, and I'm a wide awake. I'll keep going on the show.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to answer to this shit because you were there during these times. So when he said like 125 and shit or whatever,
actually, it got way worse after I left, dude. Like, here's the thing though. When I was there, it wasn't about the money though. Well, by the end of it, it became. But, when I was there, like, this guy would he really would try to push it to do fucking 5 hours or something. And it was just like, dude, I can't fucking do this. But he would do that. Him and JB, perfectly fine with that. But, like, we saw the degeneration that after I left and stuff, where shows would literally be cut short by 3 times, maybe, because... we got no interaction, no fucking donators. We're ending the show. And he did it.
Yeah. He would actually say that shit. Well, the donations are slow tonight, so yeah, I think I'm going to call it.
Well,
exactly.
He would just, disappear for a little bit and, take 20 minutes, take 30 minutes, come back, and then, couple more minutes, and then, wrap up the show a little early. He was doing that when I was there towards the end, but now, dude, it's pulling teeth to go more than 2 hours, bro. Pulling teeth, absolutely. Even here, dude, your streams, we do 2 hours like nothing. You did 2 hours like nothing on our Wise program. We can do 4 hours like nothing because conversations are good. We're hanging out. But to Joe, he's just lost all passion. He's lost all fucking...
Yeah, he mails it in. He phones the shows in.
Now it's just about the $, which is okay. It's a job. But he equates people to numbers now. And that's a terrible game to play. When you count people as numbers and not as... Shot. That's where you get a problem. What do we got in the chat? In the room here?
So we have SC Greasy Illegal back in. You just joined back in, I assume?
He's got that Mexican phone card probably, so his time must be limited.
Well, Latino Heat, obviously high-level Latino, very pure blood, just like myself. But I guess we've got SC Steve. But some people in the chat wanted to hear what the Greasy man wanted to say. So go ahead. You have the floor. Is that how you speak? Or is this just your Obama phone?
Just know that I tried to speak with you, Rose, and everyone out there. Forgive me for even bringing it up.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
No, it's just me. This is just me.
There's another caller on the call who's...
No. Well, I don't know who that is. This is me.
So there you go.
All right, get rid of him.
There you go.
This is just you and me, okay?
And
I'm
Tony,
going to admit
and
it.
Latino Heat.
I shouldn't have
Superior
brought up.
Latino.
I shouldn't have brought Real Talk to Sean's view. You're right. I was not trying to be, like I want attention. And if it came out that way, forgive
Stop.
What the fuck
Don't
is
do that shit. Tony, not on this channel.
Me, bro.
Oh man.
That's not me, bro.
All right.
Okay,
So
well-
look, to everyone who felt disrespected, I'm sorry. I do admit I shouldn't have brought it up. I was not being disingenuous. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to be.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's the other caller who's trolling us. Again, why don't you just tell us who you are? At least just give us your name, so we know who's having fun. Oh, and now he leaves when we ask him for his.
He's a freaking bitch.
So look, I do admit I'm wrong. Forgive me to everyone. All right, I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm not being disingenuous. All right, the poor guy passed away. All right. Look, and Rose, if there's any issue between you and me, like the shit you say is fucking outlandish, bro. It's crazy. Okay. Yes, you could give your opinions on me,
But it's not
which is
morally wrong.
Dude,
Or
wishing death on
illegal.
someone and then somebody in the community just passed away,
It's-
whether I'm legal or not, bro. Like a couple months ago, you and I were on the call, or a couple weeks, days.
Never
most
liked you
recent
from the
one.
first place, dude. I saw right through your shit. I tolerated you, but I
Let me
saw
speak
right
for a
through you.
couple. Give me 1 minute. That's all I ask. Give me
Go
1 minute.
ahead.
You initially thought that I was going to become a father, right? You thought that my girlfriend was pregnant. And then you went on to say in the same stream that you wanted me to get cinder block therapy, right?
Absolutely.
So that leads me to believe that, okay, you thought that my wife was pregnant. You wanted her to be a single mother in this world, right? You wanted her to be a single mother and have me dead. That's okay, right? Oh, because I'm illegal, I deserve to die. I'm not going to say anything to you, bro, whether you think I'm trying to be a higher level than you or try to look good. You can believe whatever you want, bro. I'm not going to wish anything bad on you, all right? Whether I'm wrong or right.
Not on this channel.
You're not to judge. I believe I may not be a perfect Catholic. I'm not saying I'm a good one, all right? God, he'll choose wherever I have to go, okay? I'm here. I'm human. Forgive me. But like everybody, like this is insane, dude. The chat, people, the stuff that you say, like they don't even come up to me. I'm on Twitter, bro. It's not like I'm private on Twitter. If they have any questions, they could easily come to me, ask me, how do I feel?
Let me say this to you though, because you're talking about apologizing for making a statement you had no business making as far as Real Talk. The one person you can apologize to is Real Talk because he's dead. Okay?
All right,
That's
bro,
the
but
one
look,
fucking guy that you
I-
disrespected.
Dude, but it's not
And
like
you-
I said anything. Like I made fun of the guy. You guys are acting like as if I okay, look, forgive me. I brought him up. You know what, Sean? Yeah, look, this is what happened yesterday. I was scrolling through my phone while my friend was driving, right? And then I see the YouTube, like a lot of people go like, rest in peace, Real Talk. It was fucking Cronin. Cronin had it on his title first. I'm like, what the hell? Is he trolling? Like, does he want viewership to go up or something? So I didn't take him serious. I kept going down, and then I see YR put like some words, I guess words of wisdom. I heard him later in the night say that he doesn't know how to act with he doesn't know how to mourn, which is perfectly fine. We all go through it differently. And then I'm like, fuck. I told my friend, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, like this guy just passed away. And look, I admit him and I may have never spoken. We didn't. Okay. But that doesn't mean like I feel bad for the passing of him. You get me? I'm not going to laugh like, oh, I didn't know the guy. So I'm heartless and I don't give a shit. No, I feel bad. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say?
No, you don't.
Okay. No, I don't. Okay. You're
How
right.
can you feel bad for somebody you don't know, number one? Because I'm going to admit it right now. I can't. I didn't know the guy. It's a shame he's dead, but I'm not going to be talking about him and saying in remembrance and all this other shit.
No, you're right.
Because I don't know him.
That's why I apologize. You know what? You're right. I shouldn't have brought him up to Sean because I didn't know him. All I knew him was as a caller into these shows and someone in the chat. And, he came out with music. I remember that he was on the radio station over here in New York. So, you know what? You're right. I do admit that I shouldn't have even brought him up because if him and I were closer, I think it would have been a more acceptable. Which is, you know what? I admit to that. I shouldn't
This
have
is
done
all
that.
bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit.
All right, dude. Well, so whoever wants to believe with what I have to say, fine. Again, I apologize. And with Sean, it's not his fault. So I apologize to him right here. I apologize, Sean, for bringing it up. I didn't mean for this to happen. And this is, I guess, my fault. It is my fault for even bringing it up. I've learned my lesson. I'm not asking to come back into the community.
But really, have you really learned your lesson? Because this is not the first time you've pulled shit to get attention, and it won't be the last. We know it.
Look, the statements that Dave Rose has said that I wish what did he say? That I said that Ken is purposely spreading COVID. I didn't say that.
You did.
What I said
you
was,
did.
Let me speak. What I said
On my
because
channel.
you do hours on me, bro.
I'll do hours on anybody I fucking want because I'm
yeah,
not
you
good.
could, but you come here and act like you're all mighty.
Come
and shit.
here.
Can't take
You
my
came
calls.
here
No,
to
let me
my
That's
channel.
one thing I will defend SC on is because I actually was on the call when we were actually talking about that. And he did say, it would be a shame. It would be, fucked up if he, did have, the COVID thing. If he did, he didn't know if he had it or not, but he was supposed to go into stores or whatever. And SC was
you mean
attributing
the
the fact
correction
that
the correction video that he made as opposed to the original one where he wished that on
correction
Ken.
video?
I don't know that.
It was
I
a
don't know
wire.
that.
It was a wire video that he deleted. You were there delivering whatever it was in your fucking vehicle, and it was witnessed.
Oh, I don't know about that. I was
have
talking
no
about the
idea
time
what
we were
you're
on the call.
talking about, dude. And
You
you
know
claim
exactly
that you
what
had
I'm
all
talking
of these
about.
recordings.
Talking about.
So, if you could play these clips because you said you already have them.
Why don't you go watch the videos that I fucking have reviewed? My draw
Bro, I've
diners, all
heard
that
you
shit.
so
It's all
many
there.
times.
It's all
Yeah,
fucking
I've heard
there.
you, and you haven't played that clip. You haven't.
I
All
have
you
played
do
that
is give
clip.
your opinion on that supposed statement I said.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm done dealing with greasy illegals. Okay, you don't. First of all, you're a half-breed mestizo. You're a half-breed mestizo. You don't fucking get to speak up to me, the whitest Latino around. You don't. So, no, I don't think so. Your people were basically just getting into the Bronze Age when the conquistadores ruined the entire fucking continent, raping your women, bleaching them with superior European genes, and disposing and genociding your culture, which I don't necessarily endorse, but that's what happened. You're an inferior. So, let us recreate our call here. So, since we had certain individuals on the call that were respectful, we're going to add them back in. We're going to start off with Tony. Yeah, he's a douchebag from fucking Boston, but he was being respectful. So we're going to add
You
him
do a
in.
lot of shit that pisses people off. So how the
No,
fuck are they supposed to react?
no,
All
no,
nice
no.
and candy
I'm
wishes.
not. How I didn't ask to be.
No. You don't add me to your call, Tony. We're having a separate call here. I don't care if even Sean is on that call, which I just saw he was. He can call into my show. You people need to call in to my show. I am your first drama emperor, and I really do not want to take up the crown again. I really do not. Somebody else, I was hoping Seaman or maybe Nikki Nines would take it upon themselves to reach for that crown and place it upon their brow and take upon themselves the duty that it is upon a drama emperor to keep the shit at bay. Alas, it does not seem to be the case. But I would like to reconstitute. That was the word I was previously searching for, but reconstitute my call. for those that were previously on there, other than Greasy Illegal and whoever that fucking troll was playing sound effects that couldn't even be heard, real good there, real good. Very professional, you truly are a testament to your class of supposed trolls. All right, so as we reconstitute the call, we have Tony from Revere. So what happened there, Tony? What happened there? You were just on a call, I believe, even with Sean's View, were you not?
What was it? Say it again.
I hate repetition, That's,
sorry.
But I was asking what was just happening because you added me to a call and I saw Sean's View, but I immediately disconnected. So I was curious, what's going on? How is he on that call and not mine?
I don't know if I didn't hear Sean's View. I just heard SC just fucking talking and talking and talking, and I was just smoking weed, not even listening. Once you left, and then I saw you call me, so I'm not sure if you, and then I got it like, oh, he wants me to get out of this one and go to this one, because I merged them because I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. But then I figured out.
Yes,
like,
I got sick and tired of fucking listening to SC Steve with his bullshit and stuff, so I decided to terminate. Plus, I accepted the call of that individual. Who couldn't even get a word out, wanted to play sound effects, failed immensely, and looked quite pathetic doing so.
Well,
but I gave them the opportunity, and they failed. I love at least when somebody can at least troll properly, and they failed so miserably that we must ridicule them. They probably have inverted testicles, if they are in fact a man.
Schlonghead said he's not on the. He wasn't on the call, so
that's fine. Whatever.
I still think he should call in and he should talk to you. And I won't. Sean, if you call in, we won't have any words. We'll have our time another time.
I have no issue with Sean. He needs to understand that. I have no issue with Sean. I have issues with SC Greasy Illegal, as we just saw.
Well,
listen to the way he was trying to control the narrative.
I do want to have you touch on, though, this, the real talk, thing, because I have other problems with Schlonghead, not just that, but that's like icing on the cake.
We'll take it to another channel, dude, because I don't give a fuck. My point calling in today, making my show, not calling in, but making my show today was really to address SC Greasy Illegal and his bullshit when it came to what he pulled on Sean's show. Which was specifically talking about real talk.
Okay.
And
I got you.
That was it. That was the only purpose for me going live.
So there was two things, basically. Yeah. Okay, I got you. My question is this to you real quick. Did SC, did he do, because I don't, like I said, I've been here, my calendar goes back to October 2020. So before that, I really don't know much of what, actually August 2020. But other than that, bro, I have no idea. So did he do things in the past? And obviously I heard some shit that he's made threats or he's done something. But it sounds like if I'm a new caller, like a new fan listening, I'm almost like, wow, like Dave hates this guy so much. But like SC, like, I don't know. I know he does some scumbag things here and there. But I don't know what's the real crux of it all. Like, and I want to know, like, has he done some shit back in the day that
let me walk you through
unforgivable?
Let me walk you through it. Oh man, fuck! I just had one point and I got distracted by the chat. God damn it. So what you said about SC Steve having
anything in the past like that? Like,
yes. Okay. Oh yeah.
Thank
you. Okay. So he immediately became obsessed with Wire. And he went on air with the guy saying, I love you, like pure snake. Again, think of what we just heard with him with Sean and apply this to this sort of situation. Remember, the same cadence, the same way that he's talking, real greasy. You know he's a snake. So what does he tell YR a couple of years back? He says, dude, I love you. You're great. These are actual quotes here, by the way. I want to be like you. I want to emulate you. I want to actually try to be a better troll than you. So he was basically from the get-go just laying it straight out. that he wanted to become the next big troll in the community. And he made it evident to everyone, including Wire, like, you're the great troll right now in the community, but you know what? I'm going to be even better than you. And he straight out said this publicly. Said this on fucking comments, on videos, even on Skype and stuff. On Twitter. So he's been always very, very transparent on how desperate he is to try to attain this crown of trollism. And it's just so transparent and so pathetic, and so many people have overlooked it. But he said it from the get-go.
Yes, he has. He has said that before. But did he do anything particularly? I know he tried to take Crona's channel down, right? With false flags and stuff, or Twitter. He took his Twitter down, or some shit like that, right? That's just one thing.
Yep.
I know that
but
was
so many
like a
things. He
major
worked with YR in the background. This guy was, and look at the he tried to make up this bullshit tonight. Like, I didn't wish all this harm on Ken and stuff. He literally came out and said that Ken was purposely trying to spread COVID amongst his community, while his family, like Ken's family at this point, had basically been suffering through COVID. He was the least sick of the all. Well, and again, it goes to what I was saying, is that, you know, when you're dumb enough to smoke cigarettes, they actually kill the receptors that would make you susceptible to this infection. So just like myself, Ken and I are immune to this bullshit. So he basically went out and did all the grocery shopping that was needed to keep his family alive.
Yeah.
And we had SC Steve straight up saying that he was just going out throughout New York trying to spread COVID like some sort of fucking bioweapon.
Yeah,
fucking disgusting.
Let me just answer this, Sean. You say I take people at face value, right, Sean? You say that, right? So let me ask you a question. What have I done to you on your channel other than help it tremendously with things like Sean's View Judas and plenty of other bits and skits, and donate to you?
Okay, you're
and
gonna
talk
have to take
good
this
about
onto your own channel.
Well, no, because he's just saying I take people at face value in the chat, and he's like, I'm not
Like I
aware
said.
what SC has done. Please let me know. I need to know. I take people at face value. I am not aware of what SC has done. I am sorry. I didn't know SC's past. I am so sorry. That's what he said. So I'm like, you take people at face value, bro, but you don't take me at face value because I've never done a thing to you other than when you fucking drop me from your channel for no apparent reason. So let that be it. Why don't you call
whatever? Like, that's the thing, though. That's an issue you're gonna have to deal with. I have Sean in the chat says, you know, all this stuff. I didn't know. I'm sorry. First of all, stop apologizing here, Sean. We don't accept apologies here. But the fact is that I don't, like, again, look, dude, I don't care. The only thing I care about is SC Steve. He's the fucking issue here. He was just on your show. Doesn't mean that you were a bad guy for having him on, because you're even admitting here on the chat that you don't even know what he's been up to. Don't worry about it, okay? I'm not concerned with you. You're not going to get a 12-hour fucking video from me on you. Look, dude, I have no issues with you.
Passe.
You do you, and that's cool. Just like fucking Real Talk was saying. You do you, bro. You do you. That's why I did this fucking stream.
But don't have him on.
So, but that, like, if Sean wants to call in, that's perfectly fine. I'm more than willing to accept him. He can say his own piece. No one's going to interrupt him. If they do, I'll remove them from the call. So he's perfectly fine to, if he wants to come on and either defend himself or just explain whatever. But it's not owed. You don't owe me an explanation, Sean. But all I'm saying, just pipe down. All I'm saying, Sean, is that nobody's telling you to apologize. Again, I don't like apologies. I like to see actions, deeds, because, as I say, deeds speak. But you don't owe me an apology. You don't owe me anything. You accepted SC Steve thinking, well, he's probably honest, but you don't know his background, so I can't blame you. So stop at the fucking, asking for apologies or giving apologies, as you say. because it's not needed here. Okay? It's, again, I'm not concerned or bothered with you. I support you in the sense that I say you should be able to do what you want. And, you know, it's your business, you know? I was only...
So you're saying not to have him on, though?
Look, no, it's the thing is, though, it's like... Let me put it this way. Let me put it as quick as and simple as possible. Maybe you like prostitutes. Okay, fine. Now, if a prostitute tells you that they've got AIDS and you fuck them, are you going to complain that maybe you contracted AIDS? Well, you shouldn't. So my point is basically that Sean can do whatever he wants, but if in fact he wants to associate with these people, he just has to understand that
the repercussions.
That there are repercussions, because there's not only people that hate that person, but there's people going to associate that person's association, so SC Steve's association with Sean, as something that means a certain thing, even if it doesn't. Even if Sean was just totally naive and just thought that Sean was that SC Steve was perfectly legit, he's going to be held up to having this guy on his show, and it's, he just has to be willing to, or at least understand that he's going to have to deal with that stuff. It's not like we're holding him accountable. It's that other people are going to, which is the whole reason that we kept trying to fucking point towards the fact that at least you have a little bit more of power when you use sub-only mode.
True. And like you've only told them for sub-only mode to do that. I mean, you're warning them about people that you feel like they need to be warned. If what he chooses to do is up to him, just like with sub fucking only mode.
I personally don't think he deserves all the fucking abuse that he gets. Like, Sean's view is not my cup of tea, but it doesn't mean it's not anybody else's. The guy's got fucking 100,000, 120,000 fucking viewers.
Bro, he's got plenty of people that love him.
He accomplished that on his own. And, it clearly means something. So I've got no problem with him. And again, what I do is not what he does. Totally two different things. So he should not feel threatened by what I do. And I certainly don't feel threatened by what he does. So it's totally disconnected. So there's no issue here. My issue is when you get a fucking greasy, illegal piece of shit who's been trying to troll the community, try to control the narrative, and trying to be the fucking disgusting piece of shit that he is and control people. I will certainly step up to bat and fucking hit a bunch of home runs.
So let me tell you this, though. The one thing I can say, because I streamed with SC on Schlong's View before, and I tried to use him to make skits and bits, whatever I could do, whether it was fucking when he had a hot dog suit on and he was doing a wrestling match and I announced the wrestling match, hot dog Steve, I called him, so I just took what the defense gave me. So by any accounts, basically on every time besides this last one with the Metaphor Messiah situation, it's been pretty decent. It's been pretty decent when he's come on, when he's with me. I'm not sure now when he's talking on the calls now, to make content. So if we're going by what he's done on Schlong's Views, it's not that bad. Now, does that mean that the trolls won't come now in Schlong's Views for SC Steve and fucking make him get banned? That's up to them, But from the past, it hasn't really been that bad, from what I saw, in my short time there.
Yeah, and this bullshit of SC Steve coming in to talk about, and by the way, Latino Heat, Colin. This bullshit of fucking SC Steve saying, "Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned Real Talk." You knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. You are the fucking orange salesman on the turnpike of New Jersey. You're trying to grease everybody up to try to buy your wares. And this claim of, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, I guess I shouldn't." It's bullshit. It's fucking disingenuous. He kept claiming, "I'm not disingenuous." It was absolutely disingenuous. Why did you bring him up in the first place? But, as I had to disconnect him, we kept hearing the same excuses over and over and over again. And he wouldn't let fucking people speak. And it's just like, no. Like, this should be clear. Cinderblock. And he gets threatened. Oh, Cinderblock therapy. Yeah, you deserve Cinderblock therapy, you fucking mestizo piece of shit. For talking the way that you do. It's fucking disgusting. This guy thinks that he's, able to do whatever the fuck he wants without any repercussions. And New Jersey's a very small state compared to other places. Again, I can't get there, unfortunately. But the fact is that if I could, there would be repercussions. And you'd say, oh, well, what's Dave Rose is going to do? And what it's in it. But
Dave,
the
never
fact
say never,
is
bro.
that if there's no witnesses, nothing ever happened. That's how it works.
Never say never, bro. Future is very bright and very long. Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
The border's going to be closed for people like me for the next few years because
Damn
I won't fall for their bullshit. But hey, there are already people in New Jersey that totally agree with me and don't think that this guy is worth the air that he consumes. So it's really only inevitable, but, until he's found. How the people who I've talked to choose to deal with him, it's up to them. I can't dictate anything to them. They're going to do whatever they choose to. But this guy, again, deserves a cinder block to the fucking head or to go feet first through a wood chipper. I stand by those words. This piece of shit is fucking evil. He knows it.
Brutal.
Look at the way that he called in, trying to acquiesce and say, "Oh well, I'm cool and stuff." No, you're just trying to fucking do damage control. You don't want to accept the fact, or at least you're trying to deflect the fact that you are one of the vilest people in this community, and torture would be still too good for you.
That reminded me of the story about my grandfather. He got his leg caught in a wood chipper, his shoe, lace, and it pulled his whole leg in, and it was going to kill him. And he had to pick the perfect time to cut his tendon off, to cut his leg, like in the middle, hack it. He fucking hacked it in like 2 seconds. He had to get it perfectly because if it didn't, it would have caught up and fucking took his whole body. But it was slowly just like pulling his body in. And as he lost his leg, his, fucking came out like meat shards. Crazy. So when you just said that, I'm like, oof, it's pretty rough. But listen, thanks for opening my eyes. Sean's view, we tried to open your eyes on a lot of things. Dave is on his conquest of the SC Steve stuff. I'm on my conquest for you. My street's heading straight to you. His path is going to SC Steve. I'm going to you. We're meeting at the fork in the road right here. And your eyes have been opened on plenty of other things. So don't say that. Thanks for opening my eyes. We've been opening your eyes for plenty of things, and you choose not to do anything about it. So let's see if you'll choose to do something about this one.
Strong words.
Indubitably. But I think that's all I got for you, brother, and for everybody else. I appreciate the time, as always, Mr. Rose. I believe Mars Mirror is coming up in a couple hours,
2
right?
hours. Less than 2 hours. We shall be seeing Dirty Rotten Podcast on the Mars Mirror channel.
Absolutely. Well, Dave, thank you for your time and the couple of hours we spent together. I appreciate it. Good work. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate your time. And until next time, appreciate it. Take care of yourself, Dave.
All right. Thanks, Tony, for calling in. Maybe Latino Heat might call in, but we don't know. I doubt it. It looks like that call is still going on. But, we've yet again proven that Dave Rose is correct. Sean's view, Sean's view. SC Greasy Illegal, Michael Fernandez, is evil, is garbage, deserves the worst fate that befalls him. And we heard this. We heard the fakeness, not just with how he appeared on Sean's View, but how he appeared here today on this stream. And his excuses? Well, I apologize. No, nobody believes that shit, you fucking greasy fuck. Nobody believes it. You are vile. You are evil. And like I said, a cinder block to the head still is too merciful for you. Going feet first into a wood chipper, still too merciful for you. But I pray that those that also feel the way that I do a little footwork. Find out exactly where Michael Fernandez is. And maybe perhaps have a little chat with him. Maybe explain how things work and his place as a dirty mestizo when it comes to the social order. And if he doesn't want to accept that, I would most graciously accept a video or two posted to World Star where he gets got. I have no qualms. Do you understand this, Greasy Illegal? I have no qualms when it comes to your death. I encourage it. I relish it. I look forward to it. You are evil, and you know you're evil. But you try to play it off, and it's always a joke. It's always a joke. Typical of fucking Latinos, I'll be quite honest. Not just mestizos, but full-out Latinos. Everything's a fucking joke. You gotta always fucking try to disarm a fucking serious situation with comedy because you're a fucking clown. But it doesn't mean you're not going to get got. Your words today, well, yesterday specifically about Real Talk, they ain't sitting too well with many people, especially those that are also in your state. You want to come on my show and apologize, but also try to hijack it and claim that you didn't mean this and all this shit? No. No more lies. No more excuses. No more stupid 2021. Your fate is yours now, SC Greasy Legal. Your fate's yours. You've chosen this. You already had a target on your head after your bullshit, but now that you involve Real Talk and then try to do a damage control and say that you shouldn't have even talked about it, cinder block therapy, still too merciful for you. Feet first to the wood chipper, still too merciful for you. Going full out Mengele on you, still too merciful for you. What needs to be done to you, SC Greasy Illegal, should make the Japanese look like a bunch of schoolgirls in their human experimentation. If you really know anything about World War II, is that the Japanese were worse than anybody else when it came to human experimentation. They made the Nazis look like a bunch of fucking amateurs. That is the fate that should befall you. You disgusting piece of shit. And I would personally relish the opportunity to embed a cinder block into your head. But I look forward to the fact that somebody else is going to get you before I do. It's only a matter of time. Keep looking over your shoulder, because that's what you're going to need to do. I'm not going to have to do a goddamn thing. I don't even have to encourage people to do this. You did it on your own. You crossed the line. You talked about somebody that you try to benefit from. Somebody you didn't even fucking know. You're a dead man walking. It's as simple as that. And I don't even have to fucking do shit. I'm just telling you the fucking truth. It's just like fucking saying water's wet. You breathe air. You cross the line, S.C. Greasy. You cross the line. And now, people that really appreciated what Real Talk did, they ain't going to fucking forget this. They're going to keep their eye open. And if they're there in New Jersey, they're going to know that there's a piece of shit there that needs a little cinder block therapy. You should be fucking scared. Not from my actions, dude. You fucked yourself over, Greasy. You fucked yourself over. And what comes is fully upon your own head, cinder block style, and nobody else's. And I can't wait to frame your obituary. You are evil, you are garbage, and your suffering is justified. Skype lines remain open for the time being. I think we're going to wrap it up. We have no hard feelings. We have the Dirty Rotten Podcast on Mars Mirror's channel, which will be airing, if I can pull this up here. I think it's 9 o'clock. Let me just get to this. 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. So less than 2 hours, obviously. Look forward to that. Let me just catch up with the chat here. Jay Diz says, so basically before I left, I said I was right. Shake my head. Connor says, Sean's viewant will learn, you'll have to learn. I don't know what that says. Okay, well, how about this? 5 minutes, actually less than 5 minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes if you want to call in. And we can discuss anything that you wish to discuss. And if not, we will be calling this show to a close. And prepare for the Dirt Run podcast that will air at 9:05 p.m. on the Mars Mirror channel. But let's just remember, Dave Rose was right from the get-go when he called Greasy illegal out. And it's clear as day. This guy is fucking evil. When he contacted other people, Dave Rose wants to kill me. Dave Rose wants to put a cinder block in my head. Dave Rose. Pathetic. Pussy. You can't hold up to what you even fucking said? Somebody comes up and challenges you? And you just fall back like the pussy that you are? Very evident. Very clear. fucking pathetic. Tomorrow, we shall be having a Friday Night Fire on the Foul Mouse Network channel. Should be a good one. It's going to be a Halloween theme. In fact, I might even dress up. We'll see. But yes, keep in mind that many of us want to have a celebration for Real Talk Metaphor Messiah and his accomplishments. So that should be coming soon enough. But just a reminder, SC Steve, you've pushed this even further than you should have. Way further. Now that you involved Real Talk, now that you involved him, you're going to have his boys looking for you. And I purposely encourage it. Because you need to be held accountable for your actions. And I can't wait to frame your obituary. Especially since it will probably describe a very painful death. You are fucking over, you piece of shit. Fucking over. And you brought every single ounce of that onto you. So I look forward to what you are about to receive. I am Devious Dave Rose. Thank you for joining us here today. I'm not sure how else to sign this off, but Real Talk, as long as you're remembered, you shall remain immortal. And all those that wish to try to challenge things, I shall relish your demise.